Hi everyone, it's your boy justafreak, and I'm back with a manga haul, pretty big one. But before that, I know that I've been absent for a while. Life happens and can't help it. So sorry about that. I hope that anyone is still watching me doing manga stuff. But yeah. So as I said, I have a pretty big haul, couple of big boxes. I got my trusty knife cone over here, so let's get started. First, I want to show you something that I got as a gift. So this is Orochi by Kazuo Umes. This is volume 3 from the series in a really beautiful this hardcover. And yeah, this is a horror manga. If you don't know Kazuo Umes, he also did Drifting Classroom. That's also out in English, and we're gonna get a couple of others from this soon. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this series. It's really good. The art style, as you may have seen, it's older, but it's still really holding up. And this story is composed of a couple of stories that all have in common character, Orochi. And yeah, really good, really enjoying it. By the way, this guy influenced Junji Ito when he was little, and he was kind of a big thing for him during during his career. So yeah, pretty good series. Try it out if you're into horror. Next, let's bring in the big guns. And yeah, as you can see, this is my hand. I don't have really small hands, but yeah, this is really big and it's really heavy, so I should have a ton of manga in here. And this is from a new online shop that I've been using. They are called EN Books, short from English Books, and I don't think that they are from Romania, but they are delivering manga here, and that's pretty cool. Also, they are delivering to the door, so that's also really cool. And I hope that everything will look good inside, because this is the first time that I'm opening something like this from them. But from what I see, we have a ton of packaging over here, and the volumes are wrapped in bubble wrap, so I guess that we should be good. But yeah, a ton of manga here, as you can see. So let's dive into it. So the first one from this box is Orochi by Kazuo Umes, volume 4. So I think that these are 1.5 volumes or something like that. But yeah, as I said, really happy to get this one. It got me a little bit excited because I can read it, and I think that we need one more to come out, or this is the final volume. I don't really know, but I don't want to open the last page and actually spoil myself. So yeah, volume 4. And speaking of horror manga, and speaking of Junji Ito, I also got some missing volumes from Junji Ito. So yeah, if you saw any other videos before, you know that I really like Junji Ito. I kind of collect and read everything from him, and these are 3 volumes that I was missing. Really beautiful releases for all 3 of them. This is doing justice to Junji Ito's works by releasing them this way. So I got Remina, Tombs, and I also got Love Sickness. Pretty cool. These are all collection of short stories, and what's cool about this kind of releases is that you can just pick a volume when you take a break from work, and you can just go through 1 or 2 stories, then go back to your work and enjoy some manga during the downtime. So yeah, glad to have them in my collection, and glad to get more, because Viz is releasing a ton of Junji Ito works in the future as well. Next, also in this box, these babies came in. So yeah, this is some summertime rendering. And I think that this should be the complete series, and I ordered the actual hardcovers for this, and I'm saying it because they also have a paperback version that's a little bit cheaper. So if you're trying to save some money and you don't care if your release is in hardcover or not, you can do that. Now regarding the release, it's pretty decent, a pretty decent hardcover. It's not the same quality as the these releases. These are from Udon, by the way. I don't think that I have other volumes from them in my collection, but as I said, they are not as good as these releases, since the paper quality is not as good, but they kind of remind me of the ones that we get from Kodansha. So yeah, somewhere in that area of quality, but still they look pretty good. They also come with some color pages, and yeah, pretty happy to get them. So as I said, this is a horror mystery series with a guy that returns to his hometown because of a funeral, and when he gets there he finds himself in a mysterious situation. So yeah, don't know a lot about this one. It only caught my attention because of the plot, and I went for it. I went for it because I'm usually enjoying this kind of stuff. And I think that this should be the whole series. They also released the whole series in one go. So that's pretty unusual for publishers, but I'm glad that they did. Let me know if you read it. Let me know if you know anything about it, because but no spoilers, of course. Let me know down below, because I haven't read it. And yeah, I went all in with this release. The hardcovers and the whole series. And I think that these are 2-in-1s or something like that, or 1.5. But yeah, anyway, glad to have this. Next, I got the first volume from the manhwa Tower of God. Really awesome series. I saw the anime on Crunchyroll. Can't wait to see season 2. I also read this webtoon online, and I really like it. And this is by Webtoon, so I think they're releasing it. Again, got the hardcover version for this. It also comes in a paperback. And funny story, the first time I bought volume 1 from this, I bought the paperback because I had no idea that it also had a hardcover edition. And of course, I'm always trying to go for the hardcovers when I can. But yeah, I bought it. I bought it in store here in Romania. And I went home and I started to brag on my Discord server, and the guys from there told me that I bought the wrong edition. So what I did, I went back to the store and I returned it, and I ordered this one. Pretty good release. The only thing that I can say is that since this is in color and other webtoons, manhwa were released in English were also in color, they had better paper than this. It's not bad, but it's not great. I mean, the tones are not as good. As you can see, these scenes are on black paper, but the paper, it's not that black. It feels washed out, if you know what I mean. But yeah, glad to have it. Gonna buy more. Hope they release everything from it, everything that it's out, because it's a great series with a lot of mystery. It all involves climbing a tower to have your wish granted, but by climbing the tower, that means that you're gonna go through a lot of heartache and challenges, and I know, weird mystery things that's gonna happen. Not gonna say more. As I said, there is an anime for this made by Crunchyroll, and I suggest that you try that one first, or you can start reading it on Webtoon. They offer chapters for free every day. Next one from this box, I got Alice in Borderland Volume 5, Omnibus Volume 5, and this is a 2-in-1, and honestly I can't wait to read this because I read the other 4 that I have and they were a blast. This has a live action series on Netflix that's pretty popular. I tried it before reading the manga, wasn't a big fan. Start reading the manga and I feel like that it's way better, or at least that's how it hooked me. But yeah, really good. It's that sort of story similar to Squid Game or Kaiji, where you have to use your both physical abilities or mental deductive abilities in order to solve all kinds of puzzles that are really fucked up, and it's psychological and all that shit, and I really like it. So yeah, gonna read this really soon. Next one, I bought a series that honestly I know almost nothing about. It's called Marmalade Boy, and this is the collector's edition. And honestly, this doesn't look like a collector's edition at all. I mean, it's paperback, it's similar to these volumes, the one that are 2-in-1s, and yeah, nothing special about this edition, but except for maybe some color pages. But yeah, I heard that this is a really good story. People on the Discord server were happy that they are deciding to release this in English. I think that this is a 2-in-1 and it's from 7 Seas. So yeah, pretty interested to try this one out. It should be a cute romance from what I understand. And yeah, let me know if you know more about this, or I don't know, down below in the comments, or even join the Discord. I'm there every single day and I'm always happy to talk with you guys about manga, games and other stuff. But yeah, looks pretty good, happy to have it. A bit disappointed of how they made this collector's editions. As I said, it's a normal volume, nothing more, nothing less. Next one from this box, I got 3 more volumes, and these are omnibuses from The Breaker. This is a manhwa, Korean manga, and yeah, it's a series full of action, pretty gruesome, and for a while now these were out of stock in this area and I couldn't get them, so when I saw that they are back in stock, I grabbed my hands around them and I bought them. And it looks like I also picked up another volume here, but yeah, interesting series. Honestly, don't know that much about it, but it's really highly rated. I heard a lot of people talking good things about it, and yeah, I was excited when they said that they're gonna release it. So yeah, The Breaker Volume 2, 3 and 4, and since I picked this also up, I got Inside Mari by Shuzo Oshimi Volume 9. I think that this is the last volume, and it's a really great series. It took a while to get printed, but yeah, really loved it. I love things by Shuzo Oshimi, and this is one of his great series. Most of his series are great, but of course some are better than other. But yeah, really interesting series with a really nice twist into it, and really great release by Dempa. These are released by Dempa, and they always do a really good job when it comes to their releases. And honestly, I'm trying to get everything released by them because I want to sustain them, to help them publish more works, because so far they have a pretty great lineup and they don't disappoint in the release quality. The only thing that where they are lacking is with the fact that their releases get delayed a lot, but I can understand that because they are smaller, and we also had a lot of issues globally lately that influenced manga as well. And yeah, related to this release, pretty good. This is by a Blaze manga. Again, I have only this series from them, but it's nice to see new names in the industry when it comes to publishing manga. It means that it gets more and more mainstream and more accessible to us. And if we get more publishers, maybe we're gonna see better prices, hopefully, and so on and so on. But yeah, great release. As you can see, the art is freaking gorgeous, and the paper quality is good. These releases feel really heavy, so that means that even if it's paperback, it's gonna have some really nice quality built into it. But yeah, let me know if you read it. Let me know what you thought about it. I don't know, score it, something like that. But yeah, glad to have it. I have to check to see if volume 5 came out or not. Next, I got Die Dark volume 5. This is from 7 Seas. Pretty nice release. I like their releases in this format. Pretty easy to read and also great in quality. I had no issues so far. And yeah, as you can see, the art is pretty gruesome. And that's because this is done by Kyu Hayashida, the creator of Dorohedoro. And if you haven't read that one, read it because it's a fucking blast. But yeah, happy to get new volumes from this. Also in this box, I got my hands on another volume from Dancy the Vampire Bond, Age of Scarlet Order. So this is the continuation of the series. Basically, if you don't know Dancing the Vampire Bond, I don't think that you're gonna find it in print right now, only secondhand, but it's a really great series with vampires and werewolves, and we kind of have a vampire society that suddenly one day comes out from the shadows, and they announced their existence in the world, and they said that they bought a district from Tokyo and that they are planning to live there peacefully. But of course it doesn't work like that, and you get a lot of I don't know, twists and treachery and stuff like that, similar to Game of Thrones a little bit. Yeah, I really enjoyed the main series, so I'm gonna try to pick everything Dancing the Vampire Bond because I had a lot of fun with this series. Next, also in this box, I managed to get my hands on 2 random volumes of Nana. And I'm saying that because these volumes are not in print. I saw that some of them were reprinted, and some guys from the US managed to get their hands on the series slowly, but here you cannot find them. For, I don't know, I'm trying every time that I buy manga to also see if I can buy new volumes from Nana, because I have 2, I think, already in my collection. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get it. This is by Ai Yazawa, and she does really great work, and hopefully one day Nana will also get an ending, because this series went on hiatus a while ago and it never came back. I heard that maybe that thing is gonna happen, and probably that's why people are seeing reprints of the series in stores again. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get at least what it's out until now. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I read other works from this mangaka and I love her works. And I hear that this is a really good one. And also in this box I have Donuts Under a Crescent Moon. And of course I also had to get some Yuri. This is volume 4. And yeah. Really happy to get more Yuri, as always. This looks pretty cute, and volumes are slowly coming out, and I'm trying to catch up to date with it, because I think I have right now in my collection only volume 1. Next, I also have Call of the Night, volume 11. Again, trying to get my hands on all of the volumes. This series went really popular when the anime came out, and it, I don't know, went in stock and suddenly it wasn't available anymore. But I'm gonna try and get my hands on all of the volumes. Haven't read the manga yet, but I saw the anime and it was freaking amazing. I loved it, from the atmosphere, the soundtrack, the characters, the story. It was just my thing, you know. It's like when you open a new volume and you go through a couple of pages and you know you're gonna love the whole series, or you're starting the first episode from a series and you know that you're just gonna binge that series altogether. But yeah, Call of the Night, really happy to get more volumes from this one soon, hopefully. I'm gonna have it all. And I also got another volume from Vampire Hunter D. This is the Omnibus collection, and this is book 3. So it has volume 7, 8 and 9. I recently started this light novel series because yeah, it's a light novel, but it still has pictures in it. So that means that I'm able to read it, because if it doesn't have pictures, I'm not interested anymore. But yeah, awesome novel, awesome novel. Really love it so far. I know it's a huge series. It has tens of volumes, but yeah, I'm hopefully Dark Horse are gonna give them all to us in this edition. There were also singles at some points on the market, but when I started collecting manga, Vampire Hunter D was one of the series that I wanted to get, but they were all out of print. Just 2-3 volumes here and there randomly throughout the series. So yeah, when I saw that they are releasing this again, I was really happy, started reading, and yeah, I was right. Vampire Hunter D is one of the movies that I saw when I was young, as a child, and it was really impressive at the time, and I watch it over and over again. And I'm glad now that I'm able to read the series and experience more from this twisted universe where vampire and medieval stuff and magic and technology kind of mingle together, you know. And yeah, if you want more, if you want me to talk more about this series, I can try I don't know, making a separate video on it, because yeah, it's really good and a lot of people are not reading this, and I think that they're missing out. Next, let's take a look at a smaller package, and this one is from a local Romanian retailer. They're called Cărturești. If you saw videos from me, you know that I buy stuff from them nowadays because it became affordable, since the prices have gone up so much for English manga overboard. Now it's worth it to also buy it here. And this is the 5th volume from The Witch and the Beast. I recently bought volume 1 from this series, read it, really liked it. It's pretty good. It's about a group of hunters. And they are really strange. They are hunting witches, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun and quite engaging. I like the design for the characters, and the art looks pretty good, and you can see that also on the covers. So yeah, happy to have this one. This one is from Kodansha, and as you can see, it has the Kodansha mark over there. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but yeah, glad to have one more from them. Next, another big one from the same store, and I think I know what this one is, but let's see. It's something that I was trying to get for a long time now, because I missed it when it was in print. And yeah, finally got it. So this is One Piece box set number 3. And I'm glad that it finally came back in stock, because it was out of stock for a while. I had box set 1, 2 and 4. And I'm reading One Piece. I really enjoy it, and I was missing this, and it was like an eyesore in my collection. It was like something that bugged me, because I had to wait until I finally was able to buy it. and I also got a deal on it, so that's pretty cool. And now I'm up to date, if you're not counting single volumes, because I'm gonna get this whole series in box sets. It's better that way. Viz does a really good job with these box sets, and yeah, really happy to have this one as well, finally. So yeah, expect a video where I showcased what's inside of each one of these box sets pretty soon. And now the last one from this haul, the last box. This one is from another Romanian store called Manga Shop. I've been buying a ton of stuff from them. They do a pretty good job with delivery and packaging, and I also get all of my figures from them. And let's see, what do I have here? Ooh, nice. So yeah, let's dive into it. So as you probably saw, I got my hands on a lot of volumes from Laid Back Camp. So I got volume 3, volume 4, and these are done by Yan Press. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, a lot. Everything that was out, everything that I could find. 12 and 13. So the story with this one, it was out of stock for ages. A long time ago, I got my hands on volume 1 and volume 2, and I wanted to get more from it, but it was out of stock. And recently I started reading it, and I really enjoyed it. So it sat well with me, because it's a story about camping. It's a slice of life's series about camping and going outdoors and doing all sorts of activities like that, and I'm all up for that kind of stuff. I really enjoy being outside and I don't know, being in quiet places, doing chill things, and this is all about that, and it's really down to earth and all of that stuff. So yeah, I was happy to notice after I read the first volume and I went online that this series came back in stock, and I didn't miss the chance, and I ordered everything that I could find because I want to be up to date and I don't want to miss the chance of getting this series again. I know people that liked it, people that recommended this series to me, and damn, they were right. I liked it. I like it. It's a really nice series, and if you're into slow down to earth series with cute girls doing cute stuff, this is it. This is one of them. Try it out. Next one in this box, I got my hands on volume 12 from Dead Demons of the Destruction by Inyo Asano. I don't think that this is the last volume. I think that we still need one as well, but as you can see, this is a Viz signature, and it's the good release for a Viz signature because it has great paper quality, French flaps and all of that stuff. The art looks pretty sharp on it, and yeah, pretty cool release. And if you don't know Inyo Asano, he is the mangaka who did Goodnight Pum Pum and other really good series. So yeah, I'm trying to get my hands on this, and it looks like this is the last volume. I think I'm still missing some, but again, always happy to get new works from Inyo Asano. Also in this box, I got volume 8 from Dancing the Vampire Bond, Age of Scarlet Order. So as I said, I'm gonna try to pick this whole series. I also got volume 7 from Miruko-chan. I should have the rest of them ordered, so those should come at a point. But yeah, this is a horror series with this girl over here who has the psychic ability to see ghosts. And it's pretty messed up for her, because since she was young, she was always seeing these weird, strange things. everywhere around the world that nobody else could see, and she's oftenly scared and yeah, it's pretty messed up. So haven't started the manga yet, but I saw the anime and I liked it, but everyone was telling me that the manga is way better, the pacing and all of that stuff. So yeah, this is me getting it, and I should be getting all of them if they don't get cancelled or something like that, the order. Also from this box I got my hands on Parallel Paradise Volume 13. Should be up to date with reading this. This is Guilty Pleasure series. If you guys have seen the channel before, you know that I can't open this without looking at the pages before, because I did that on the channel before and I had to censor it because it's... So this series is almost a hentai. I think it's at the legal boundaries of not calling it a hentai. But the art is pretty good, the story is interesting, and it's also almost a hentai, and I'm a degenerate, so I'm reading that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's made by the same mangaka that did Elfenlied. So yeah, if you can imagine that if you read that one or saw that one, that the art is pretty good. But let me look for something that's decent. And here are some panels, and let me look for something else that's decent. I mean, decent enough if you're not reading anything, but yeah, I'm enjoying this series more than I should probably, and I'm not talking about that. But yeah, glad to have volume 13, and probably gonna read it because I want to see what happens next. Last time I read the series, I kind of had to stop it at its climax. If you know what I mean, it's not what you think that I mean. But yeah, so it's at a point where I kind of want to find out what's next in it. Again, Parallel Paradise Volume 13. And the last one from this haul, it's by Tatsuki Fujimoto, Before Chainsaw Man, 26. So this is a collection of short stories by the same mangaka that did Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch, Goodbye Eri, and a ton of other good stuff. And I feel like everything that this guy does, it's pure gold. And I haven't read this one yet. I read the first volume over on the Shonen Jump app, but I haven't gotten my hands on the second volume, and I saw that it's gonna be delivered soon, so I waited off to read it in physical format. But yeah, happy to get this. I'm really hoping that I'm gonna get everything that's out from this guy, because some volumes are harder to get until they get reprinted, but I'm sure that they're gonna get reprinted because this guy is the new star in the industry right now. If you don't know anything about him, read Goodbye Eri, watch Chainsaw Man on Crunchyroll, read Chainsaw Man, I don't know, just get the Shonen Jump app. It's really cheap. It has a really cheap subscription, I think $3 a month or something like that, and you get access to all of his stuff that's out in English. But yeah, really happy to get this one, and volume 1 from this collection should also come in pretty soon. So yeah, this is it. This is my latest haul. A ton of good stuff in it, a ton of good stuff that I'm really excited of. Over 70 volumes, I think. And yeah, I honestly don't know where I'm gonna put them, because I was running out of space a year ago or so. So yeah, that's the situation here. But yeah, really excited about everything that I got here. Really happy that I managed to get my hands on the missing box set from One Piece, and that I also got some new series in that I could try out. And yeah, I really hope that you liked it, and I really hope that everyone is still watching this channel after all the time that I was away. If you're still watching, I'm really glad that you do. Sorry again. And I'm telling you, a lot of stuff, it's on its way. I have a lot of stuff order that should come in. Let's just say that I bought my first nasty set of Japanese manga that I'm gonna show. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show it on the channel, but I'm gonna do a haul of it. But yeah, I also had to have some of that stuff into my collection. As a collector, you gotta, I don't know, dip your toe in everything. But yeah, really glad to get all of this. I hope that you had a great time. I'm sure I did. And thanks a lot for watching. And if you liked it, leave a like, and hopefully I'll get to see you in my next video. Bye bye.